Having a great day. I'm really excited today to actually do a walkthrough of Elacity version 3. There's been a lot of work that's been going on this side, and it's for us very important because I think for the Web3 space, what's really missing are business models. So for the best part, it's been built on speculation. You have rug pulls and you have all kinds of issues that occur within the space, and actually what's missing is business models. So buy now, subscribe, and the ability to actually package value into a digital asset which people can pay to access. So what we've built is a new framework where we can tokenize all types of digital assets. We're starting with media, so we're looking at video and audio markets, which is pretty broad as far as the things you could tokenize, but then the framework itself can be applied, and it will continuously be applied to new markets up until the frontiers, such as AI agents, robotics, and IoT devices. So imagine training up an AI agent which you can provide access, you can sell access to. Imagine having robotic services, so we can think of anything from paying to have a healthcare robot to a robot like a Tesla car to drones. All of these can actually be paid to access and be tokenized directly with the world. And then finally, imagine IoT, so like opening a door. We can apply this framework to so many things, and actually more than anything, Web3 needs to have business models and open markets which people can access. So we've built this framework. If you want to learn more, head over to labs.ela.city, and now if you guys are ready, let's jump into the latest update. So this is version 3. Version 3 right now is on the Elastos smart chain in the Elastos ecosystem. I'd like to just take a moment to thank the Elastos ecosystem for supporting us over the years, and I believe this is fundamentally something which we're all aligned on wanting to deliver the world. So some of the new latest features, the first one is the ability just to log in with your Web2 wallet. So if you have MetaMask, if you use Essentials or any other wallet, connect as you would, that's no problem. But if you want to have a very easy user experience, you can use classic social logins and actually generate a Web3 wallet in the background. Now it's completely tethered and encrypted to your social account, so we have no control over this. It's non-custodial. It's just a way to easily onboard with the latest standards in the Ethereum ecosystem. So as you just saw, I just logged in, and what I've done is generate a wallet which is available to me in the background. So it's all inbuilt now into the browser and into this experience. Because we're on the Elastos smart chain, ELA is the gas in which we're using in this economy. You can purchase it at Qcoin, Gate, and if you just copy your wallet address here, you can send the ELA to your wallet and you can get started straight away. So some of the features we have in the new version is channels. So first of all, we implemented the ability to encrypt videos and to then sell access tokens. In the latest version, we enable audio markets too, but also introduce channels. So these are actually collections. You can see we've labeled them as classic NFT collections, but when you see the ones that have subscribe, we're now dealing with channels which are related to our big upgrade. So every channel can have a business model attached to it. You can have plans for how long someone who pays can get access to, and really inside a channel you have the ability to build up a library of assets. So in this case, because this is brand new, there's no media assets to show here, but a channel has been created. The owner is able to actually upload videos or music or audio podcasts into this environment, and if you subscribe, you're going to basically get access to the whole library. Now, every piece of exclusive content uploaded into this channel can also have a business model attached to it. So a buy now and resell business model, which can equally, if you buy it, you can actually resell on, and there can be secondary markets where you can earn, and the original royalty token holders get the remaining share. I'll go through this shortly, but this can all be defined when you're actually packaging your asset onto Elacity. So every time someone subscribes, the payment itself is actually distributed to governance token holders. These are types of royalties for a channel. and these two are tokenized. So 95% right now goes to this address, 5% to this address, but actually as a owner of the channel, you can actually list your royalties here, and others are able to participate in purchasing them. Likewise, if you're interested in a certain channel and you want to purchase into its royalties, you can make offers which the owner can accept. Royalties can go down to 0.1%, so we can imagine thousands of small increments of owners, and every time a subscription is made, that token is distributed out to all the royalty token holders every transaction immediately. So if you hold royalty tokens, you can come here and you can see your rights, your governance rights, and we can also see the unclaimed rewards which you can withdraw based on how the subscription is doing. What we want to incorporate increasingly over time is the ability to actually use governance, these royalty rights, as a means for governance too. So we can imagine actually voting on certain things, because channels can not only be private, where only one person can mint into it, but they can also be public, so other people can mint into it too. I created a Bella channel. Now this actually has a different type of access. You can access with a subscription, but if you actually hold a Bella token, which is a collection, an NFT collection, you're going to get free access too. So we can define access to channels not just through access subscription models, but also through pre-existing NFT collections or even ERC20 tokens. So we can create really unique economics around channels now, and how we can access and enter into these environments and offer utility through tokenization. In this case, we are looking to build in chat. We're waiting on just one more update from the XMTP team, who's the protocol that we're incorporating. But actually, we have in testnet a chat environment here. So when you subscribe, you actually enter into a community. It's not just a channel. And we can imagine opening up these social features over time, where everyone is getting the opportunity to become co-owners in channels and actually really participate in these new kinds of economic models. Beyond that, we have Explore. Explore is where you can come and find individual assets. I think what's important when you look at this is to kind of think of it like a peer-to-peer network of different assets, almost like LimeWire. But the problem was LimeWire was used for illegal content, and what we are here to try and do is to produce a verifiable network of creators and owners that can peer-to-peer exchange value. But for every content that's uploaded, there is a scarcity defined to it. So there's, in this case, 1,000 access tokens. If you want to watch this video, you actually have to purchase an access token from the creator's smart contract. So it is completely non-custodial our side. And then when you buy that, it actually then gives you access to be able to decrypt the content and to enjoy playback. So this is a new digital economy, and it's built on not just having individual assets, but ones that have scarcity defined to them and are programmable. So we have a host of different assets already available, and we can imagine too how we can plug in AI agents to actually trade these value and to actually support you as a creator in making offers and to accept offers, and I'm really excited for how that also starts to get incorporated. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually upload a piece of content. So I did a video on the elastos.net website update recently, and so we can go here to upload. The first thing is you can create a channel. You just go through the process, what it's called, put up your images. Private or public, you can make it open to anyone to mint to, or private, so only you can. Your actual plan, we are on the Elastos Smart Chain right now, and really we've enabled two assets, ELA and Elastos Gold. I think this is something which for our community in the Elastos ecosystem, everyone's passionate about. So you can set how much you would like, be it for the channel, for people to access. We've enabled in this case for Bella holders to get access to the channel. You can de-tick it if you wouldn't like to, and if it is ticked, you can always deselect it down the road. Like, we give you the option. But the benefit of Bella holders are they are the earliest Ela.city community members and supporters. So, you know, they will help, you know, support your channel. They will be checking in to make sure nothing's, you know, if it's a public channel, they'll help moderate and make sure everything's okay, and really be there just as enthusiasts here to support you. There's only 500 Bella NFTs. And, you know, for the best part, maybe we'd have to look at the statistics, but maybe around 200 max holders. So if you'd like to provide that, please do. If not, that's okay. And if you'd like to give other types of holders access, you can actually add it here. So if you have the contract address for let's say a different NFT collection or a different ERC20 type, you can actually add it in here, and you can define the balance the person needs to have in order to get access to. So once you're done there, you can go to royalties. Elacity has a 5% royalty fee. You know, we have to manage the hosting costs and also the bandwidth, but increasingly we want to grow as well. So I think 95% to creators and 5% is fair today, and hopefully it can provide us with the opportunity of growth if you support what we're doing. So here you have the ability to actually define who it is, and the ability to also add others. You can define down to a smaller increment, but ultimately it's up to you as the user. And if we then go to the summary, you can actually see a summary of everything that's going on, and you can go ahead and continue, which goes to push and make this smart contract possible. When you're actually publishing this, you're creating your own digital asset ledger, and you're creating the ability for your own, your ledger for content to be published to. So it will show up, in this case, it would show up when you, after you've published this, and you go to media, it would show up as an option for you to mint to. So I'm going to go ahead and mint a piece of media now. In this case, I'm going to go for this video. This is me talking about the elastos.net, and as I said, here, if you've created a channel and it's yours, you'll see it pop up here. You'll also see public channels available. These are ones which anyone can mint into. If you don't want to mint into someone else's channel that might have a subscription model attached to it, and you just want to do a buy now piece of content, you can just go to the Ela.city open. This is no subscription model, so it's for buy now only. So maybe you don't even want to create a channel, you might just want to upload a video here. So if we go to the next step, you have the ability to choose buy once, play always. So if someone buys the access or the video to your content, they can't resell it on, but they can enjoy the video for as long as they like. If someone here, if you select this option, buys it, they can actually resell the access token to someone else, and shortly we'll be able to define what percentage they actually get. So here we can say it's 1 ELA per piece. Here we've got the ability to decide who gets what. You can add here, and you can actually add in different values, so 20%, and it can go to an address that you want. The goal here really is just to give the opportunity to break down again for buy now who the payments go to, and these are all tokenized royalties as well. So they are sent to non-custodial. It's non-custodial. It's sent to different people's wallets when you actually mint the asset, and they will be receiving revenue based on every trade. So if I'm the only asset, let's say it's 95%, 5% to Ela.city, you can actually then reset how much. So if someone buys the content because they're able to resell it, we can say the seller actually gets 65%, and then the remaining 35% will go to these holders, the royalty token holders. So everything will funnel back based on what you define in the contract. So let's do 65%, I think that's fair. Okay, so now we can add a thumbnail, so this one. So what is the title of the asset? In this case it is can define what it's about. In this case, we can create tags, education, 3. We can define the category, in this case, education and learning, education channels. So access tokens, how many are actually going to be available to trade? Let's make it so it's quite scarce, so we'll just make 10 available to trade, and people can subscribe to it too, but for this tutorial we're going to make it very easy. In fact, what I might do, okay, so now let's go ahead and upload. So now let's go ahead and upload some media. So in this case, I have a video I made earlier of the elastos.net walkthrough. I can go ahead and upload it. Here I can see the drop downs of the different channels. If you created a channel, you'll see it here. Other ones that show are open channels, but if you're looking for a channel which is just open without a subscription model, so maybe you don't want to upload to another's because there will be a subscription to it, you can upload to the Ela.city open. So you don't necessarily have to create a channel if you just want to sell the independent content itself, but it makes sense if you want to do multiple content over time to create your own channel first, and then you can still buy and sell the videos within that channel independently, but offer that additional subscription model if people just want the whole library over time. So in this case, actually, I'm going to upload it to the Bella official channel, and this will give the Bella NFT holders the ability to watch this video. So we have 2 different options available today: buy now and play always, or buy now and resell. So because I'm putting it in the channel, the Bella NFT holders will get access regardless, and the subscribers. But if people want to actually own the independent media itself, if they buy now with this option, what they'll get is they can own it, but they can't resell it on, similar to like Amazon when you buy a video. Now the second option is when they buy it, they can actually resell it, and we can define the resale rights. We have 2 assets available, ELA and gold, today. In this case, let's make it every video is worth 1 ELA to purchase. We can define the royalties here. Again, we have the ability to actually add different stakeholders, add their wallet addresses, and add how much they get paid. But in this case, we will just have the 1, so we only got 1 stakeholder. And then here we actually define if someone else purchases the access rights to this media, how much can they earn in reselling it on. So the remaining amount, so if we do, let's say 90%, the remaining 10% is split up as per this transaction. So the seller can get 90% of the resale rights, and then the remaining 10% is distributed out. I think this is a good model if you want to incentivize like ticket touting and people buying up your assets, whilst also ensuring that on the secondary markets you're going to get some resales too. So it's really up to you to decide if you want to do this, if at all, because you can just do the buy now only and no resale if you want as well. So we're going to upload an image, and then the title, let's call it So here we can set actual tags, Web3, education. Here we can set different information around it. So how many access tokens do we need? So how many are actually going to be tradable on the market? In this case, you can make it 1 or 10 billion. It's really up to you. It'll all be in the same transaction. In this case, I think let's just go for 1. Let's go for 10, make it very scarce. And then, yeah, we can see the overview and we can go ahead and publish. So let's go ahead and do this. So it will take a few minutes, but right now what we're doing is we're going through the packaging process. So the video is being encrypted, the smart contract and all the rights are being deployed. In a minute we'll get a transaction which we need to sign, which officially deploys it. But you know, this is it shouldn't take too long, but it's a process of actually now minting your asset into this case onto the Elastos smart chain. And yeah, and once it's there, everything will be automated. The smart contract, when someone pays, will take care of the transaction. They will provide a license key for the buyer to decrypt the content, and will distribute the payments too. So here we now are, because we're in the particle wallet, everything's within the system. We can go ahead and confirm. This is the the gas fee is less than a cent. It's very cheap. Okay, and then the final send off transaction to confirm it. And the asset has been minted. So you're taken to your asset and you can see here it's 1 ELA each. The properties, there's 10 supply, the size, and the ability to watch here. Now, as an owner of the access token, I can go ahead and actually play the content now. Okay, so what we have here is a very a marketplace for content that is available now, and as I said, it's been minted into the Bella official channel, which you need to have a Bella NFT. I've made it very expensive to enter otherwise, so if someone wants to watch this, they would need to go get a Bella NFT. From the Bella series. This is available here too. You'd be able to purchase one of these. You can filter it all down, but in holding one of these in your wallet, you then get actual access to the Bella channel here, where you can watch all of the content inside. Now you can also own the independent content and you can resell it on markets able to watch. So we have the ability to actually see on the sidebar other options. For instance, now you can see that I have 10 out of the 10 access tokens. They're actively for sale. I can change that if I need to. I can also see that in my royalties, I don't own any channels. I minted into the Bella channel, which isn't mine, but the assets I do own, and I have 95% of the royalties here. So if anyone purchases this video independently, I will be able to withdraw the income here that it's generating. So you have complete control over the income, and it's tethered directly to your wallet. So for sales, I'll be able to see all the different sales going on. In this case, I've minted and listed the actual wallet, the actual video itself, and then finally with messaging, we'll be bringing this feature on shortly, but we'll have the ability to actually message buyers and sellers and to talk with each other. And if you need to upload or update your actual profile, you can do so here, or you can go to edit and you can upload it here. So everything is very easy to access. When you make an actual subscription, let's see if I've got, so when we actually make a subscription itself, in this case a monthly plan for $1, I can go ahead and subscribe. Gas fees are extremely cheap on the Elastos smart chain. And then what this will do is it will give me a month's access. So it's a time-based NFT which will have a countdown, and that will give me the ability to actually to access everything inside this channel for a period of time. So if I love a creator and I really want to just get involved, I can actually subscribe to their channel, and if I really want to own a piece of the content itself, I can purchase the individual content rights too. So it opens up a door of ownership across all different types of media. So as this gets processed, so here we go, I've just purchased it. I can see in my subscriptions I have a countdown now of 30 days, and when this 30 days is up, I will no longer be able to watch the media which is inside of it. So yeah, this is the overview of the Ela.city market. If anyone was to list and to sell royalty tokens, the rule is that you have to be subscribed in order to access it, because we want you to be able to understand the assets you're purchasing. The same is for independent assets too, and in doing so it also helps fuel the actual economic machine. So this is baked in on the smart contract level. So yeah, the next thing will be adding the ability to see all the royalties to the explore bar, and yeah, I encourage everyone to go and have a little look, to play around and to share your feedback. But what we want to imagine is how this is going to increasingly expand into all these different asset types. We'll be incorporating AI agents to make the whole process and user experience as easy as possible. I'm sure with the minting pages and the way in which you can actually interact, it can just be through kind of multimodal language, so you can just talk with the AI. In this case it will be Bella. She will help you through the process. But yeah, thank you all so much for your time, and yeah, really excited to get this release forward, and really excited for how it will be a powerful system and framework for monetizing content and digital assets in the Web3 economy. Thank you very much.